Hello students. Hello students. Welcome to our online session of industrial safety subject. This is the subject of semester 3 for the students of mechanical engineering and structural engineering. Okay. So we are now in module number 1. We have done previously 5 sessions regarding the industrial safety subject. Now we are in the 6th session. Okay. So basically we are doing all those topics that are required for GTU syllabus. Okay. So we are now present in the module number 1 that we have done many topics and we are proceeding further. So in last lecture we have done the Factories Act 1948 where we have done the health uh, topics health section of the 1948 Factories Act. Now we are moving towards the safety. Okay. Hoists and the lifts. Every hoist and every lift shall be good mechanical construction. Means hoist and the lifts are basically used for lifting the machine. In factories, the hoisting equipment and lifting equipment are very much required for the lifting of the bulk of bunch of the materials that are being constructed in the industry. So yes, every hoist and the lift shall be good mechanical construction, sound material, adequate strength, properly maintained and protected by the enclosure within the fitted glades. Okay. So basically, the hoist and the lifting should be of good mechanical construction. They should be properly designed. They should be sound designed. They should be adequately designed. They should be made up of the sound material. The quality product material is required to be used for the construction of the hoists and the lifts. The hoists and the lift should have adequate strength, and that is obviously obtained when they are properly designed. So, by doing so, the hoists and the lifts will be properly having the strength. It should be properly maintained. The oiling is required to be done regularly. The varnishing or any kind of the maintaining work, the painting work, the oiling work that is required, such kind of works is required to be carried out regularly so that the hoisting will be maintained, so operation will not be get blocked while it is in use. So by doing so, the maintenance of the uh, hoists and the lifts will be made and they should be properly worked. They should be protected by the enclosure fitted in the gates. So it should be protected from the enclosures that are fitted into the gates, and they should be thoroughly examined by a competent person. So after it is being constructed, it should be properly examined while moving on the girders, while moving on the in industrial shades, then while moving on the crane girders, while lifting, while moving off the hooks, uh, or by moving of the bucket for the lifting purpose. All the things is required to be properly examined by a competent person who has the sound knowledge of this equipment. So by doing so, we will be getting the proper hoist for our work. Okay. Now next, lifting machines, chains, ropes, and lifting tackles. That is given in section number 29. Every lifting machines and every chains, ropes, lifting tackles for the purpose of raising or lowering the person, goods or materials, all parts including the work gear, whether fixed or movable, or every lifting machine, every chains, ropes, or lifting tackle should be good construction, sound materials, and adequate strength, and free of the defects. It should be properly made. So all the lifting machines, chains, ropes, lifting tackles should be made up of sound material and adequate strength, and it should be free from the defects, so that while working, there is no dangerous related to its use. So by doing so, we can get a proper equipment. Okay, and obviously by doing so, the maintenance will get reduced. And if the maintenance is reduced, then the design, we can say that there will be less expense on the maintenance work. Means regular maintenance is required to be done, but no extra maintenance will be taken care. Protection from the eye. Prescribed process should be taken, which involves the risk of the injury to the eyes from the particles or fragments thrown off in the course of process, or a risk to the eye by reason of exposure to excessive light. Effective screens or suitable goggles should be provided for the protection of the person employed. The state government may prescribe the number of the latrines or urinals for the factory. So basically, we can say that factories are also being provided with latrines, and the next thing, that is the protection. So protection from the eyes is required to be done. Precautions against the dangerous gases and fumes. No person should be allowed to enter any chamber, tank, vat, pit, pipe, flue, or other gases confined space in any factory in which the gas, fumes, vapors, or dust are likely to be present. So this is all related to the safety of the workers, and these all things are given in the section Factories Act 1948. So thank you for attending this session. I will be meeting you in the next session. Thanks for attending.